If you were to like speak to me, like let's say I've got a platform here, I've got businesses, what can I do to like, be more friendly to those people, or are they just not helpable, like, the ones that you go and speak to?
Yeah, I mean, I suppose just be yourself. Like, if you're like a good person, I feel like no one will do anything to you unless they're really sick people, and that's just very unfortunate that you'll bump into these people. But most of the people, like, just avoid getting involved in confrontation. Like, that's what I had to tell myself. And a lot of these people, half the things they were saying, I strongly disagreed with. I strongly disagreed with it. Sorry, but I can tell they're getting a bit rowdy and a bit annoyed. So I would sort of bite my tongue a little bit. Just, do you know what I mean? It's not worth
Yeah.
getting.
But what can we do to invite them and say, hey, we're friends, we're same, we're just different color. That's all it is. Like, you're a human, I'm a human, we're just trying to live.
Yeah, I feel like.
Now, what can we do to like tell them, listen, we're not your enemies.
Yeah, no, I feel
We're
like
not your enemies. We're not the problem. It's them lot.
the average, like, real Christian on the street, like the good-hearted person that's just a family man and he works or whatever, or a family woman, they won't have any issues. You know what I mean? It's just these like psychopathic, like, do you know what I mean, crazy people that would have an issue. So I feel like if you're speaking to a normal white Christian on the street, then they're not gonna have any issues with you. But if you notice they're a bit weird, then just try and avoid it. Do you know what I mean? Just try.
But
It's
should
not
we
wor-
speak? Should we engage in more conversations with white people? Let's say people of this country.
Yeah, like, of course, like the normal white English person is fine. Like, you can probably tell, like when you first speak to someone, first 5 seconds, you can sort of realize like the energy around them. Do you know what I mean? But if you ever notice bad energy, I'll just trust your gut and stay away.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's not worth it. Half these people are intoxicated on drugs or something. They're not thinking straight. So best thing to do is just avoid people. I don't know. I feel like just stay true to yourself, stay humble and honest and
So, like, if I was to say, come with you to one of your interviews, like, and stand next to you, like, what do you think is going to happen to me? Are they going to pick on me, or
No, I think it'll be great. I wouldn't let them do it. I mean, like, no one's gonna do anything to us. If anything, it'll be good. Like, then they can see like us uniting. Do you know what I mean? Like, Christians and Muslims.
I'd love to come with one or two.
Yeah, you're invited, man. If you want to come, then
Yeah,
of
no,
course.
I'd love to come and see, like, because I get always curious. Like the other night I was awake half the night thinking, look, we're not the problems. Like sometimes because you're reminded so many times that you're the problem. Somehow it starts sinking in you, like, okay, maybe I am the problem. Then you think, like, okay, no, but I'm not the problem.
No, you're not.
It's
the problem.
them lot, like the bankers, the guys who raise the interest prices, and the guys who send money to other countries. Like they are the problems. We're not the problems.
Yeah, 100%. And I feel like don't, like, if any Muslims are watching this video and for you yourself, like, don't ever think that you're the problem. Do you know what I mean? Like Muslims have got a great religion, so I don't have a problem with anybody, no Christian, no Jewish person. I feel like it's about your heart that matters. You can get bad Muslims, you can get bad Christians, and you can get bad Jewish people, you can get bad Hindus, whatever religion you are. So no, don't listen to like this mainstream media and these people, like, these far right wingers and all these people, like, just trying to make
GB
you.
News, oh my god,
Yeah,
these guys
like,
are like
it's
literally like
crazy. Yeah.
egging it on, and I'm like, how is that even allowed? Like, how can someone be so vocal about egging on hatred?
Yeah, it's all for clicks and everything. That's the shame about the.
So there's no sincerity at all. Like they don't really believe what they're saying either.
Yeah, like, I feel like 80% of these people at least don't believe that. They're just trying to, like, these people you see on Twitter, on YouTube and all this, they're trying to just get clicks. Like, that's unfortunately the like the years we're living in today. Like, that's what people get monetized from this stuff. Like these guys are probably all monetized, making a lot of money. So whatever gets them the clicks, they'd like to cause trouble and all that. So
Like Piers Morgan, prime example. He
perfect
gets
example.
most views when there's a big drama on his show.
Yeah, and he always plays both sides as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
1 minute he'll be saying, "Oh no, there's no genocide in Gaza," blah blah blah, and then the next time he'll be having an Israeli person on there trying to argue them. So it's just for clicks. Do you know what I mean? And Piers Morgan blocked me on Twitter as well. Like,
No way.
Yeah. Like, after 2 months after October 7th, he blocked me because I used to comment on his posts and just call him out for all his nonsense. And then one time he replied to me, and I ratioed him into oblivion. And then he didn't reply after that, and I just kept commenting every day. And in the end, he just blocks me. So I mean, so the guy's just like a mainstream media plant. He's been around for years and years, and this is what pays his bills, I guess. So he's like, I think, like, deep down maybe he does have his own beliefs, but he's just too scared to say them. And that's the sad thing about the country that we're living in, the free speech in our country, that it is under attack. So
There is no free speech, is it?
no, 100%.
Free speech one way.
Yeah, exactly. You either agree with the mainstream media and then they'll promote you, like,
Yeah.
you'll have a successful
Yeah,
life, or
yeah.
you stick true to your morals and you'll be cancelled everywhere, banned from everywhere. And I don't know, it's a sad world we're living in, really. But
You know what I feel sometimes as a businessman? I'm like thinking, like, I know I'm here. This country has done so much for me, for my family. We've built incredible business here. But ultimately, where is it all going? Like, where am I going to be? Like, is this home? Is this home? Or
Yeah.
like, should I put my effort, the same energy that I have in another country where I'm maybe perhaps more welcomed? Like, maybe the results might be different. Here, it feels sometimes like you're just pushing water up the hill and it's just not going anywhere.
Yeah, and I completely understand like your point of view. Like even me myself, like I feel the same way. Do you know what I mean? Like I've lived here my whole life, but I feel like is it time to move on? Like the way the country's going, and it's sad. I really do hope. I think when's the next election? Is it? It's 2028. I'm pretty
Can't
sure.
wait
Yeah,
for it, mate.
it's a long way away, and a lot can happen between that time. That's the scariest part. Do you know what I mean? But I really do hope that someone, a miracle happens, and we have someone in charge that actually cares about our country.
I think maybe people like yourself should really step forward and or are you afraid that they're gonna try and pin you down and
Yeah, like I'm
instill
not.
some narrative in you where you become a mouthpiece as well.
Yeah, like I mean, I'm not too political. I mean, like I don't know how I even got caught up in this. I feel like just me speaking out, I just end up getting more and more sucked into this. But I'm not an expert. There's plenty of people out there that've got real education in this stuff, and know the ins and outs of everything.
I mean, it
but-
sounds like you're a very brave man. I
Yeah.
think you need someone like yourself to be the MP of your place. I really do think, because everyone's just scared. Like we've got loads of Muslims in the parliament. They're very outspoken as well. And there's some really outspoken English MPs as well. But I think we need more young blood like yourself. Like I personally think if I was to ever, because every time I kept on thinking after our conversation, I was like, you know what, this guy is like he is the guy who should be like running for like.
You'd vote for me, yeah?
Of course I will. Of course
Yeah,
I will.
no,
Of course I will. Mayor of London, mate. Come on.
I mean, that's
not Andrew Middleton. It's gonna be
Yeah.
Josh.
To be fair, if I had to take, it's never come into I've never thought about actually going into politics seriously. I'm just more of a guy that posts on social media, try and wake people up and send them to the right people. But
Bro, what's the worst could happen? I mean, you're not gonna win. That's it.
yeah, no,
Like,
that's true. But then I feel like the higher up you get, the
You
more
get
you get a
targeted,
target on your
yeah.
back, exactly. And
Yeah.
and there's
you don't want,
crazy
you don't
people
want
out
to
in the
miss
world.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm just happy to spread the word. I mean, if there's a good political party out there, like if I was to put my vote for anyone, it would be for the Workers' Party, GB, George Galloway's party.
Okay.
They're great people. They understand all of this a lot better than me as well. So I'd rather just be the guy that promotes these type of people if I can. But maybe one day, I don't know, maybe in a few years when
You
I'm a
never
bit
know.
older, and
Never
that,
say
maybe
never,
it will
man.
come
Never
along.
say
But
never.
it's not been on
Like this
my mind, to be
country,
honest.
honestly, like what are the options? You've got Conservatives, you've got Labour, who are effectively both are in the same camp.
Yeah.
They just play out a game like, oh no, we're opposition, but actually the narrative is controlled by someone else. Someone else is telling them what to do.
Yeah, like even America, like the same thing, like all of the parties, Trump, Biden, Kamala, like all these people, they're all the same. And they all want to they want to send money to Israel, all of them. They all want to fund Ukraine. And so it's like, what's really different?